Yo, 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 yo. Is this thing on? Can you guys hear me? Hello, hello, hello. It's freaking Wednesday, bruh. It's freaking 4:30, bro. It's time. Oh, got a nice energy drink. Oh, sweet nectar. Can you hear me, GB19? Is this microphone working? Is everything working? Can you hear me? Cheers. Cheers. I got the Rockstar one, the rocks Rockstar fruit punch. I got the fruit punch version. Oh, how's everybody doing? GB19, nowhere to run arm wrestling. What's up, buddy? Kane Kung. Yo, Chad Pittman. What's going on? David Nikolic. What's going on? Arm wrestling CEO. What is up? Hey, I've seen that member icon next to your name. Nowhere to run arm wrestling. Hey guys, at the top of your chat, make sure you enable gifting. The people have been gifting a lot of memberships in here. Silky Wilkie's been coming in here and gifting memberships like a madman. So make sure you guys have gifting enabled where you can receive memberships. People can give them to you. Yeah, CH, what's going on? We got 12 people in here, 4 likes. Guys, on your way in, if you guys click that like button, I'd appreciate it. Thumbs up always helps out. Paul Strength, there he is. What's going on, my boy? Paul, always asking the good questions in here. There's all the training questions. Love it. Gives me something to talk about. I can honestly sit here and just talk about arm wrestling training and arm wrestling theory and stuff for hours. So, Calvin Jones, ready? Bang. Sorry, wrong channel. Whoa. No. All love to Aussie Arm Wrestler. Jake is my boy, 100%. How was your day, Derek? Says King Kung. Good, man. What to do today? I haven't gone to the gym yet. I plan to go after I'm done here with you guys. I'm just kind of relaxed. Yeah, I mean, for the most part, nothing too serious. I'm just kind of relaxing today, to be honest. So, East versus West 9 revenge matches event. I know, right? Johnny Dang in the house. There's the members coming in here with your member icons next to your names. Thank you guys for supporting the channel. I always love seeing the members pop in the chat. Howdy, Mr. Derek. Howdy, y'all in the chat. I've been wondering, does Derek have an arm wrestling nickname like Todzilla or No Limits, etc., etc.? Says Tall Paul Hutchins Jr. I do not. Um, I have forsaken all nicknames that have been attempted to get been given to me. I don't know, man. Okay, so check this out. If I try to get, I'm gonna try to get real with you guys here for a minute. My whole life, right? I've been this big. It's not all anybody ever talks about is my size. It's the most common thing I hear about. I mean, besides in arm wrestling, but just in general life, right? Everywhere I go, every room I walk into, how tall are you? Oh my gosh, you're corn fed. You play in the NFL, yada yada yada. All the time since I was like 16, right? So it's just not something like I'm super hyped on playing into. And so every nickname that people have tried to give me is something along the lines of giant, the big guy, this, something. And I'm just like, that's kind of lame. So I'm kind of just, I'm open to having a cool nickname if it's something I like, but if it's something playing off my size, I just kind of get bored with it. I mean, for the most part, there's not a lot of cool stuff where I think it's interesting. So I don't know. If it was something I thought was cool, maybe, but it's just a pure play on my size, which 90% of the nicknames people try to give me are, I'm kind of over it. So I just kind of don't respond to it and don't answer to it. Veronica Knight in the house. What's going on? There she is. Says, heck yeah, what's up, chat? Hey, yo, Derek, Chave in the fan. Chave just chilling back here. Oh, yeah, Uncle Marcus was in here last week. I forgot. Lorenzo Munoz, my boy. I'm seeing the teammates in here. Veronica says, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. People, we had 23 people, 14 likes. Those are pretty good numbers. It's pretty good. It's pretty good average. Thank you guys. I appreciate that. We're gonna get into the topic here in just a minute. I want to talk about Brzenk and Voevoda, about my thoughts on that match going forward. Also, obviously, we'll talk a little bit about Dennis and Devin because apparently that match was announced, and my thoughts on that. And then obviously we'll hang out a little bit, answer some of your guys' questions. Maybe we'll try the 3.5 again tonight. I mean, we've been closing the last couple of weeks, so I don't even know if that's even cool anymore. Am I just been closing it too easily? Is it not even cool anymore? Alma Mode 99, what's going on? John Dang, what's up? Veronica, X Monster in the house. Um, Tall Paul Hutchins says, yeah, I get asked how tall I am too, so I feel you paying low. I mean, it's not even I'm not mad about it. I just don't want to, I don't know, brand my whole life around my size. So it's not, I don't know, it's not my favorite thing. Um, Well, what's up, Killer? Says Veronica. Carl Baker 111 says, okay, get to talking about the John match. LOL. Dang, bro. We can warm up a little. I'm just trying to get more people in here before we get into it, because this is what's going to happen. I'm going to talk about it right now with 31 people in here. And then in a little bit, when we have 130 people in here, everybody's going to be like, so what'd you think about the match? And they're going to re-ask me the question. So I kind of like to make sure we get the bulk of the amount of people in here before I start talking about the main topic, or else I have to keep repeating myself over and over and over again. So that's why I don't rush into it as much. GB19 says, Derek, Westside Breeze Smith. Captain Obvious says, Mega D Dad is the best nickname I've ever heard. Ayo, Derek. I mean, I like that one. That's not bad. Mega D Dad's not bad, especially for my daughter, you know. Yo, is Tom Stubblebine on the team now, says Johnny Dang? Oh, no, just he wanted a shirt, so he bought a shirt. No, he's not. He's still a Vegas guy. Although, I mean, man, if Tom moved out here, he'd be more than welcome to join up with us. But no, he's still a Vegas guy. Captain Obvious in the house. What's going on? Paul Strength says, we appreciate you for your knowledge and energy, man. Never looked at you as a special giant or whatever. Just a guy who puts in work and gets to the top and beyond. Hey, thank you. Not at the top yet, but I would love to be there and plan to be there. Carolyn, there she is. So many members in the chat, man. People have been throwing out so many memberships lately, guys. Once again, make sure your gifting is enabled at the top of the chat so people can give you memberships. People have been gifting memberships left and right for my channel. So, yeah. Austin C says, Derek, could you beat current Voevoda? I mean, I don't know what he's at currently, right? It'd be interesting. I think it'd be interesting. I have no idea where he's at. I have no idea where he's at. I don't know. I don't know. I wonder. Your guess is as good as mine. I don't know. What did Captain Obvious say? Oh, yeah, Mega D Dad. Yeah, exactly. Everybody's loving the Chave emojis and things like that. Oh, I forgot to put the white wolf emoji in. Oh no. DF Devin's Forum made me a white wolf emoji and I didn't upload it. I completely forgot. He sent it to me. Crap. I'm gonna upload it right when we get done with here, guys. I'll upload the white wolf emoji we got as well. Dang it! I can't believe I forgot to upload that. Muscle Bike. I said Muscle Mike. Muscle Bike. What's going on, man? Thanks for coming through. I'll see Derek. I just told Voevoda you could beat him. Did you? I didn't. All right, that was quick, man. That was real quick. I mean, I expected it to make its way to him, but that was pretty fast. King Hoddle, what's going on? Says, hey, big man, what's cracking, guys? This past weekend, I had a good practice, right? So getting back into all the things I'm trying to fix for me, you know, after my Austin Jaggers match and things I'm trying to work on. Also, I mean, obviously, I'm trying to get in general stronger. I don't think strength was the biggest thing holding me back for that match, but obviously, I'm not strong enough to beat Levon yet. So we're always pursuing general strength gains. But I have been consciously working on my inner elbow endurance, and my ability to drive sideways. So this weekend, I got on the table. I did that. You know, you guys watch Levon ever, how he turns his hips to the side, so his knees are like facing the sideways completely, and then he contorts his body onto the table. So I kind of did that and put my foot up on the leg of the table. Anyway, the moral of the story is I was completely sideways, palm up like this with a band around it to my teammate, and then I was arm wrestling with the arm wrestling whisperer, ETN, my other teammate, and we just sit there and we do these holds where it's just, and I push my elbow in, so they're trying to basically break my arm. So all the pressure's on the inner elbow. It's a killer. If you guys haven't tried that, one, do it only if you trust your teammates, you understand the pressures, and you do it very carefully. But it's a way to really target your inner elbow and beat the crap out of your supinating muscle and whatever else is in there. But yeah, it's some high intense stuff. Anyway, the point was my inner elbow was absolutely fried. I couldn't even supinate my hand anymore for a while. But excited to be making big solid gains in that, and just endurance in general on the table. Everybody's saying, hey, what's going on? Yo, Carolyn, Topple Hutchins says, what does the color red, yellow, and white mean on the members emoji thing? That's the amount of time they've been a member. Oh yeah, Johnny Day answered it. There you go. There's a couple new ones that people haven't reached. There was 2 more levels that I uploaded new colors to. So the final one is kind of a special color. I don't know if you can see it or you guys just have to wait till it gets unlocked. But I'm excited because yeah, we filled out the rest of them with 2 more colors. Let's see. Is there a weight cap confirmed for John versus Voevoda? Oh, I have not heard about a weight cap. I mean, I would think Voevoda is naturally a bigger guy than John, although John's kind of heavy right now, and Voevoda's looks like he's relatively lean, but I know his frame is bigger than John's. I do wonder what the weight is going to be going into this. Veronica Knight says, all things Derek, checking out the link tree. Thank you, Veronica, for posting the link tree, guys. That will take you to any kind of social media stuff I have, which is Instagram. Oh, I got 10,000 Instagram followers. Yeah, like a couple weeks ago, I hit 10K. So, I want your guys' opinion on this, right? I hit 10K. I don't do a lot on Instagram. I mean, it's just kind of like if I remember, I'll post something on there. If I have a cool picture I take with somebody, I post it on there. And random stories, if I remember, just like, oh, this is kind of cool. Let me make a story about this. It's not very consistent. It's pretty random. But at 10K, you can start the membership thing, like the paid subscription, right? I don't want to, dude. Okay, last thing I ever want to do is take people's money and stuff like that if I'm not giving you something for it, right? Like I said, I'm not super active on Instagram, so I'm like, well, but obviously another source of income, cool. But I don't know. What do you guys think about me monetizing my Instagram, making it like you can still view it for free, but like having like a membership type thing where I provide special stuff, special content on there, monetizing Instagram and maybe trying to once a week or do a live on Instagram once a week or something like that. Do you think it's a good idea? Do you think I, should just stay here, just focus my efforts on YouTube like I normally do? Or do you think I should try to do both? I guess, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think in the chat. I haven't touched it, but I know I just enabled that when I hit 10K. So I don't know. I've just kind of been thinking about what to do with the Instagram thing, but I don't want to like have a membership thing and not provide any kind of service. Like I'm trying to give you guys more and more members videos and things like that, and the road to 500 videos and stuff. And I'm trying to put more membership content out there for you guys. Tell me what you guys think. Lorenzo says, off tomorrow, haircut. Tomorrow is Thursday. I work. If we can do it early, yeah, I'm down for sure. I definitely need a haircut. Lorenzo Munoz is my teammate, and he also cuts my hair and my beard. And if I have too much body hair, he'll just everybody say, hey, Lorenzo. Sean, what's going on? Agent of Chaos says, are y'all going to beach practice this weekend? Hey, White Wolf, gifting 20 memberships. White Wolf, dude. Oh, man. Listen, I'm so happy you're here, but I don't know if you just got here. I was just venting about how I forgot to upload your emoji. I have the emoji. I have you a custom emoji made. DF Devon's Forum made it for me. It's sitting there. I was going to upload it before this live today, and I forgot, so it's not accessible yet. But I have a custom White Wolf emoji created for you, brother. So I'm so sorry I haven't uploaded it yet. By next week, it'll be here for the next live stream. I promise. I promise. Thank you for the memberships, man. I appreciate you. Okay, it says, can you go over your East versus West predictions? I'll do usually for the East versus West. I do an official predictions live stream, but I don't have the full list in front of me. But I want to come correct on that. I mean, I'll give you some random thoughts, but I'm not going to do a full prediction thing right now. I'll do a whole live stream for that or a whole video just for that. But I mean, I'm going to be there. I'm going to be there commentating. So I'm really excited about all the matchups, man, especially the Devin and Gennady one. That's my dream match, as I've told you guys. I'm really excited about all the East versus West matchups. It's going to be so sick. But yeah, I'm not going to do a full predictions one right now. I want to give it a little more time. Let it build up a little bit more. Y'all going to the beach practice this weekend, says Johnny Dang. Johnny, I'm actually going to post a poll on our team page about whether you guys want to go. Our team is not going to go down twice, right? We can go to the first of the month practice at the brewery in Anaheim, or we can go to this beach practice. One of the two, but I already know we're not going to go to both. We'll probably barely go to the beach practice. If I say beach practice, we'll probably get 7 of us there. So more than likely, most of us would show up at the practice the first of the month at the brewery, but I just know we're not going to all travel that much, right? So yeah, right now it's looking like we're going to not go to the beach one and go to the first of the month at the brewery. That's what it's looking like right now. Everybody's saying what's up to Veronica. Jody, Chocolate Thunder Williams. Moderators, please plug Jody's YouTube channel. What's up, brother? He says, if by chance, I hope if Voevoda loses, he doesn't disappear for another 10 years. I agree, man. I mean, I hope if he does lose that he sticks it out. And I mean, do we really have to explain to him that it takes time, that this isn't a fast thing? He knows that. He's already made it to the top of the mountain. Like, he understands it takes time. Yeah, it'd be crazy if he came back, lost, and immediately quit again. Like, I'm not trying to judge a dude, but how frail can your ego be? I mean, like, how can't be, dude? That's like thinner than paper, man. Like, you can't have your feelings hurt that bad. I'm getting my ass handed to me on huge stages. What do you like? Really? You're gonna quit after one loss? Ah, come on, Voevoda. You're better than that. We all look up to you more than that, man. Yeah, Jody says it. We're 7 years. Schmo says, Bridget, I'm filing a grievance at home for my man Derek. I don't think Bridget's in here. Oh, I haven't seen it yet. Karen says, Instagram lifts. Sorry, they're not good for views. Okay. Good job, Armors, Jody. Ooh. Yeah, Jody went out and Armors represented. Right, Chocolate Thunder, I think he'll stick around. No injuries. Everybody saying thank you. Okay. White Wolf, Ready Fang. Everybody saying Aru. Damn, I wish I had that emoji ready for you, bud. Sorry. The Wolf strikes again, says Captain August. Adam, that one guy, says, did I miss out again, LMAO? You might have, man. Make sure you enable gifting, you guys, at the top of the chat. Alma Mode 99 says, yay, just won a membership for the second time. Thank you, Wolf. Wolf, you dead set legend, says Michael Bike. Let's see. Ivan Chuk. Smith the Myth. Yeah. The Myth might be the perfect name. That might be the perfect name. Smith the Myth. Like the myth is like something that's like not real, so it's not actually winning, but it's like spoken about. Maybe that's the nickname. Maybe that's what I gotta go with. What's the flavor of the day, Derek? Flavor of the day. Oh, for energy drinks? Fruit punch. The Rockstar Fruit Punch. Carolyn says, members, check Derek's channel after the live for members-only videos on YouTube channel. Yes, ma'am. Tall Paul Hutchins says, there's that limo riding, jet flying, styling and profiling, Rolex wearing, membership gifting champ of the world, Aru, Mr. White Wolf. That's very true. That's very true. Almost Found says, beer over beach. Got it. Well, I don't really drink the beer, but it's at a brewery, so yeah, I guess. Yvonne says, Derek, the problem Smith. Oh, hey, yours should be the problem child. I mean, because you're younger, problem child. I was thinking about that earlier. That should be your nickname, Yvonne, as you get into arm wrestling. Yvonne, the problem child. Shoot. Let's see. Okay, thank you for plugging Jody's channel. With Voda come back, it does create interesting matches. Yeah. And then maybe we get to see another, because Michael had his shot of Voda. It didn't pan out the way he wanted, but maybe we get to see another Michael Voda matchup eventually once Mike heals and gets back in the swing of things. That would be cool too. See if Mike, just I don't know how that looks now. Derek, I found the video of you and Gary Roberts when you were 6 months in. You've come so far. It's amazing, says Carolyn. Yeah, if you guys can dig around, there's old videos of me on ARM TV. That ARM TV was based out of Southern California. So all the early tournaments I went to, Gary Roberts was there filming. That's how I got to know Gary, which in the end is what sent me to Dubai to see Larry. Gary Roberts is the one that kind of made that happen, right? He's like, I want to send Derek Smith to Dubai. So Gary did the whole crowdfunding thing and sent me to Dubai because of how I'd previously known him, back when he was more active with ARM TV. So kind of, I mean, who knows? Who knows how everything would have ended up? But I do know that sending me to Dubai to film with Larry Wheels and do all that was a huge push. And that might be the reason I'm here with you guys right now. I mean, Gary Roberts has influenced me and been a big part of my life and been part of any success I have had. I know I did stuff on my own. I trained, I beat the guys I beat, and I've done the things I've done of my own training. But Gary has given me a huge boost. So I love Gary Roberts to death. That dude, I owe him a ton. He's the man for sure. So yeah, if you guys want to see those old videos of me looking crazy, hey, actually, if you guys want to see the very first practice of me ever, this is literally my first time on an arm wrestling table. Oh, my first time practicing on an arm wrestling table. Jamie Sheldon, one of my moderators, please do this. Go to Jamie Sheldon. He has a YouTube channel. I don't know if I think it's just Jamie Sheldon, the YouTube channel. Anyway, if you scroll way back, you'll see a video of me practicing at Jamie's house. I'm wearing a green shirt. We're in his garage. That is my first practice session ever. Because my first time on an arm wrestling table, I went to a tournament. I got third, didn't know what I was doing. And then 2 weeks later, I went to my first practice. It's on Jamie's channel. And there's 3 or 4 videos of it. And you get to see me standing all awkwardly with my butt out, not knowing how to, trying to figure out how I'm going to do this, getting stonewalled by Don McClary and certain people. It's really funny, but you get to see my first practice ever. It's on Jamie Sheldon's channel. It's an old video. He has a YouTube or a GoPro set up in the corner. But yeah, moderators, if one of you guys can find that video and post the link in the chat, that'd be really funny. Let's see. Maybe he's in it only to win it. No love for the process. Oh, gotcha. For the Voevoda. Are you Team Devin, John, or Dennis Voevoda for East versus West? Well, obviously, North American, man. I'm cheering for my boys, 100%. Nothing against the other guys, but I'm cheering for them. Gabe Young says, do you think we will ever see the Letton rematch with Levon? I don't see why not. I mean, it's just as much of a possibility as anybody else. Yeah, I don't know what's up with Vitali's like lifestyle. Is he still working a lot? Can he dedicate more time to training? What's his diet like? Is he running a ton of steroids? Is he natural right now? How much steroids is he taking? Like, there's a lot of things that we don't really know. I'd be interested to find out. Smith the Myth. Yo, Derek, when are you going to start having guests? I don't know. Let's ask the poll right now. Engage with the audience. Start a poll. Should I have guests? Now, before I host this, before I submit this, you got to remember, I've never had a guest on this show, ever, right? It's always just been me and y'all hanging out, chopping it up, talking about arm wrestling, talking about my ideas on things. I now have a channel or a show on Mondays that I do with Ryan Turner, which plans to have guests. We have guests. Right? We just had Mike Aiello on there. We've had Arm Wrestling Whisperer. We already have our guests signed up for next week. So that's going to be a guest show with me involved, me and Ryan asking questions. So do you guys think that this Wednesday live stream, the one I've been doing the longest, should have a guest on it, or do you think I should just rock it by myself like I have been? There's the poll. Let me know what y'all think. Okay. Enable gifts since day one. Just have awesome timing. Arvin Chan, what's going on, buddy? Sean says, will you be watching the World's Strongest Man tournament next week? Brian will be competing. I hadn't thought about it, but yes, that would be awesome. Yes, I should. I will watch it. I didn't know it was next week. Okay, cool. Well, now I know what I'm doing. You have to give that. White Wolf says you have to enable gifting, y'all, in order to get the memberships. Captain Obvious, Man, the Myth, the Legend. Thank you for memberships, says Arvin Chan. David says, my title will never be the same. I don't think. His elbow will be totally different, healthy, but different. Now, from me talking to Mike, it's apparently he's still, the range of motion on the way out is still the same. Man, I think that thing still locks at like whatever 90 or whatever that was that he had before. So he can't straighten it out any more than he could before, apparently. Like as of right now, I think. But it can get tighter. So if this means what I think it means, this means that he'll still have a King's move, but now he can get tighter and go into a press, into a hook, right? The thing was, since his arm, it went this straight, but it can only get this tight as well. But now it can get this tight, right? So think about this. You're into this King's move, right? You stop the guy, he's getting tired, and you want to transition to this press. Now, part of transitioning to a press is you need to get your arm tight to get your shoulder behind it. But if he can only get his arm this tight, how do you get your shoulder behind it if you can't get your arm any tighter? But now it can get tighter, right? And so a hook, a press, and I believe he said he could subinate a little bit now. So there's a lot of doors opening. If Mike goes full bore right-handed again, there's a lot of doors opening. I'm really interested to see what he's going to do with that. Jody Williams says, I want to see these matches: Larrett versus Hermes, Dennis versus Jerry, a healthy Voevoda versus Levon. Oh, Voevoda versus Levon. If old Voevoda, like that Voevoda, maybe that'd be interesting. Maybe. I don't even know. Levon, part of me just says Levon just throws him across the table, but like a new, even stronger Voevoda than before, maybe. All right, so on the topic, 53 people. What are we going for 23 minutes? All right, we get on topic a little bit. John first Voevoda. Obviously, like I just said, cheering for. I'm on Team John, Team North America, and I always say in this channel, you guys, you never vote against the GOAT. You never go against the GOAT. You always have. I always will bet money on John Brzenk. No matter what, I don't care who it's against. I just have faith in the GOAT that he'll find a way to get it done, and he has so many times in the past. So, yeah, I think I'm going to cheer for the GOAT. Now, in terms of if I put my money on something, who am I putting my money on? Daughter's tuition. I got to get this right, or I'm living on the streets or something like that, right? It's like it's that type of important thing. I got to think John wins it. I still think John wins it. I think he does. I think that Voevoda's still getting back into things. It's not that he's stupid or doesn't understand arm wrestling or anything like that. I just don't know if he's ready for John's pressures. He was a different level of beast last time he handled John, and John was a lot lighter. I get it. John's older now and has injuries, and there's a lot of things to go back and forth as to why it'd be better or worse for the match. But I do know that Voevoda was way bigger and way stronger and way more refined on the table when he beat John. He's not that guy right now. I think we can all agree. I think even Voevoda can agree. He's not that guy right now, right? So by the time their match happens, I don't know what kind of gains he'll make by then. But the guy we're seeing right now is not that guy. And John, although older, is still a lot heavier and bigger than he was when he faced Voevoda the other time. I think John takes it. I think he does. I would put money on John, and I'd realistically expect John to win as of right now. I see it, John, 70-30, like 70% John, 30% likelihood that Voevoda wins. In my mind, everybody's welcome to their own predictions on that. That's where I'm at right now, though. Irfan Ramzan says, Derek, do you think Angarbayev have what it takes to beat Todd Hutchings? Ooh. No, I don't think so. I don't think so. I think Todd wins that. At some point, you have to go sideways. And I know Angarbayev can go sideways, but I don't think he can go sideways at a level that's going to open up on Todd Hutchings. I just don't think. Obviously, he'll take Todd's hand, obviously. I don't know if he'll be able to reel him across and pin him. Not over a super match. Right now, I'd put my money on Todd Hutchings, 60-40 Todd Hutchings. Yeah. Personally. Gary kicked off the 24-hour madness. Oh, wait. No, you guys have been going while I've been talking. Oh, there it is. Derek D-Rex Smith says Joe Fern. Okay, D-Rex is cool. I mean, a lot of people called me that over my life period. DK Cabao 2 says, any updates on Meg and Mike and what he's currently ranked in California? I think Mike is currently second or third, depending on him and Larry Wheels. I still have myself as the favorite over Larry right-handed, but I don't think the gap is that big. But I do have myself as the favorite. And then Mike is right there. So I really want to see them pull, and they're around the same weight and everything. They're both freaks, absolute freaks. Mario Skate says, I'd say no, just keep this solo. Paul Strength says, I'm rooting for John, but I hope Voevoda doesn't retire. It might be better for John to lose just to push Voevoda into arm wrestling even more and make sure he doesn't retire. True. No guests here. Everyone has guests, says Mark KDX Ryder. Gateway Arm says, recurring guest, Chave Davey. I know, right? What, is Chave not good enough for you guys? Actually, what does the poll say? 58% say yes. 58% of you guys think I should have guests. Wow. I think I asked this a while ago, and it was like pretty dominantly no, don't have guests. Times are changing. 59% now say yes. Interesting. I have to keep. Okay. Huh. Hook Roller says, why not? No guest for solo stream, says Paul Strength. Devin's left arm says, how's it going, Derek? I'm just chilling, man. How you doing? You do solo so good like no one can, Derek. Alpha Empire Nation. Thank you for Carolyn. I appreciate that. Let's see. Imagine Mike comes back like better than ever. It would be crazy, dude. I'm expecting big things out of Michael Todd. I might be in the minority here. I know people like to see him crash and burn and blah blah blah. I'm expecting big things out of Mike. I really am. So we'll see. Carolyn says, I don't think people are catching your show on Monday that in on Ryan's channel yet. Oh yeah. Captain Maj says Dave Chafee would make a good guest. Ask him for prison stories. That would be pretty funny. Joe Fern says, you're doing a good job by yourself. It wouldn't hurt to have a guest on who wants to be on your platform, but to dedicate a whole show to a guest would be up to the guest. Have a guest on who want to be on your platform, but to dedicate a whole show to a guest would be up to the guest. I don't know. Joe, I'm not getting what you're saying here. I'm not understanding what you're saying. Wouldn't hurt to have a guest who wants to be on my platform. So it wouldn't hurt if I have a person on here who wants to be on my show. But to dedicate a whole show to a guest would be up to the guest. I don't know what you're saying, man. I'm not getting it. You have Emma Chave, Mr. Hand is. You have Emma Chave and Mr. Hand as regular guests as Captain Obvious. I know. John's going to smack it. John says Devin's left arm. White Wolf says John wins. Sean says John versus Voevoda is 115 kg, I think. Okay. Jave Davey over Dave. That's true. Mario Skate says, I got John winning as well. There you go. Carolyn says, Captain, I'd hang Mr. Right Hand above Derek's left shoulder for max creepy effects. John is looking much better now. I think he's truly over the illness finally, says KDX Rider. Okay. This match is going to be insane for sure. I'm so excited about it. Yvonne Chook says, not that guy, pal. I don't ever bet on Americans, says Carolyn. I mean, yeah, I've got to be some loyalty. I got you. Fletcher 11 says, I got John 65-35. Sounds about right. I'm going with the GOAT. Voevoda has been out of it for too long. Needs to come back. Needs more at the elite level, says King Hoddle. I agree. Jake Arthur says, I hope Carolyn's talking about the myth. Jake Arthur says, I just hope for a good match between John and Voevoda. I think it will be. I think Voevoda was pretty well-rounded, and so is John. So I think they're both going to try a few different options. I don't think they just have one lane. I think they try a couple different things. So I think there's going to be a high probability of a versatile match in different angles, which would be cool to see. Sean says, you need to add a third option to your poll saying sometimes have a guest, probably best to mix it up. Okay. Irfan Ramzan says, do you think facing John is harder task than facing 2016 Tim for Voevoda? Oh, man. 2016 Tim. And Tim was hyped for that match. Tim was training his ass off for that match. Who wins? Current John or 2016 Tim? I got to think Tim wins. Then beats current John. That version of Tim beats current John. Tim was a beast right then, man, and he was hungry. And Tim has wins on John. I don't know, but I always go with the GOAT. I don't know. You know what? Let's host another poll. Okay, I see the poll. 63% of you said I should have guessed. Crazy. All right. I'll keep that in mind. I want to know your guys' thoughts on this. 2016 Tim versus current Brzenk. Tim, John. What do you guys think? What are your guys' thoughts on that? That's an interesting thing to think about. I don't know, Ephron. We're gonna ask the community. Wait, what were the lifelines in Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? There's like phone a friend, ask the crowd, and 50-50. Was that it? All right, we're gonna ask the crowd on this one. I'm gonna go with what they say. Devin's left arm says he's doing good. Good to hear. White Wolf says, Derek, are you going live with Jake on Friday, the 25-hour live long Aussie Arm Wrestler special? I'll probably pop in. There's a good chance I'll pop in. Joe must have went to the same school as me. LOL, says Carolyn. Tall Paul Hutchins Jr. says, yeah, man, I'm rooting for Monster Michael Todd to come back stronger and better, but Derek, the GOAT, Paul Lynn, and Devin are still my favorites, though. That's right. This is my signature move. I don't know if you guys got this yet. That's the I'm hyped on what you just said pose. Grant says, hey, Derek, I heard you want guests. I'm too busy right now, though. Oh, dang it. White Wolf says, having guests kind of seems like a lot of work. Plus, they eat all the good food and drink all your booze. Bridget, there's the vomit emojis for Grant. And Bridget, it shows that Bridget's here. Hello, my lady. Captain Mach says, nobody can afford you yet. Great. Dave Anderson, always backing John. Joe Fern says, a lot of the guests are not interested for long periods of time on a show, and you do well by yourself. So if they want to be on your show for a short amount of time, your show doesn't need a guest. Okay. Paul Strang says 2016 Tim is definitely stronger than current John. All right. Efren Ramzan says 2016 Tim destroys Celia of that year also. Mario says, nah, John is beating 2016 Tim. See, this is kind of a little bit torn. Let me look at the poll. Dude, 25 votes. It's 56% say John, 44% say Tim. It's pretty close. It's not a huge lopsided victory. But imagine most people will go for John. I mean, it's John. I'm on just a popularity type vote as well. I mean, people are gonna go for John. So I think if Tim's even close to John in this poll, it kind of speaks volumes as well. Don't know much about Tim, I have to admit, says Jake Arthur. That's understandable. Joe Fern says, I guess wouldn't make your show better because you're running the show well and keeping everyone's attention without guests. All right. Thank you, Joe. I appreciate that, my boy. Efren says, I got John beating Saleev as today as well. Oh, man. Benji Mac in the house. Moderators, please plug Benji Mac's channel. I'd appreciate it. Mario's 50-50 for me. Most depends on John's shoulder and endurance, says Efron. Okay. Devin's left arm says, Derek, who's your next match? Don't have one. I've been getting hit up a little bit. But like I said, I mean, I've answered this a couple times on this stream, so I'm not going to get too far into it. But just trying to get my training consistent rather than like my training's been like this. Derek, you have a super match. Super match is done. Derek, you lost or whatever happened. Oh, chilling. Derek, you got a super match. Like it's like that. So my training's been all like that. I'm trying to get away from that. I'm trying to get my training consistent, just part of my daily schedule and not where I ramp it up for people or dies down if I don't. I want to get it more consistent. So that's my current goal, man. And not getting like, I don't want to have to be super motivated to train. You know what I mean? That's kind of what I'm working on. So I'm still getting stronger, still going to the gym, right after I get done here with you guys. But yeah, that's kind of where my head's at. John's current form when he's not sick. Yeah, when he's not sick. We'll say his top form currently healthy. Richard Jennings in the chat, what's going on? I think Tim would give him a run. All right. 2016 Tim was a monster, says Paul. Top Paul Hutchins, I think that COVID took a toll on Brzenk for quite a while. I agree. White Wolf says, to be honest, I personally like your one-man show where you hit every chat and give your honest opinion. Guests are okay, but they will definitely change the nature of your fan interaction, in my opinion. Okay. I can see that. Let's see. How long was Voda training for this match? Well, I had heard about this match because, I'm on the inside. No, I heard about this match 2 months ago. And I don't know how long it had already been set by then. That it was already in the works in the background. So, I mean, I think Vovoda's probably known about it for a couple months already, 2 or 3 months, which probably sparked this whole training thing, right? I don't know if it was locked in, but I know it was in the works. So, yeah, I mean, I think everything he's been doing, so probably for the last couple months, has been getting ready for his match with John. So by the time he has the match with John, how long do we have from now till then? So 2 months ago, at least, up until the match. So what's that like? I don't know. Someone do that math for me. Derek should compete at the Monster Factory. Devin's left arm says you should definitely pull Levon now. True. John versus Hutchings is going to be so good. I'm excited about that, Marius. Bridget Sexiness sharing Benji Mac's YouTube link. Benji's road to 1,000 subs. Benji, how many subs do you have? Are you not at 1,000 yet? How close are you, man? Thank you, everybody, for the vomit emojis whenever Grant Diet speaks. That's how we do it in the house. So East Coast, Beast Coast says 98. It says Carolyn. Dave Anderson still in the milk toast zone. Marius Gates says, I feel like Todd and John are number 4, number 5 NA. Todd and John, number 4, number 5. Devin, Dave Chafee. Michael Todd's out right now, right? Jerry. There's a solid argument that it is them two. That is a solid argument. I mean, they both beat Corey. Some people say Corey can beat him now, but I mean, something you have to do to get it. Yeah, there's a solid argument that they are number 4, number 5. There's a solid argument there, Marius. Arm Strength Media says, would be cool to see you come back and running through some people. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. It's not my style to be predicting a bunch of stuff. But trust, there's a Derek streak coming. Captain Avi says, yeah, Tall Paul, he was coughing and short breath for like 5 months. I like healthy John rematch versus Angerbayev and Rockley. Efron says, also healthy John versus Corey West. Oh, first super chat of the day. from Spermie's Assist Creamy. It's going on the board. You know the rules, guys. You know the rules. Thank you, Spermies. I appreciate the love. I mean, can I just draw this? Like, can I just draw this? Thank you, Spermie's Assist Creamy. Thank you. Says, hi, guys. No one can see me, but I'm here. Thank you for the support, brother. I appreciate the top super chat of the day. Thank you, man. I appreciate you. Voevoda looks good in his lifts on YouTube. Okay. Have you seen Voevoda's recent training video where he's training his neck? I have not. Thank you, White Wolf. Thank you, White Wolf, for getting this sperm away from Shave Davey. Oh, man. White Wolf with the $20 super chat. Thank you, sir. White Wolf hanging out with Shave, keeping him warm, keeping him safe. And White Wolf writes, someone needs to kick Marx's butt off Shave for a few minutes. He's hosting Joe Biden tonight in Northern Ireland, so I'll likely be safe for a minute, but he may send Martin. Thank you, man. I appreciate the support, you guys. Thank you for the super chats, as always. White Wolf coming in huge, hanging out with Shave. So yeah, I think those two matches would have different outcome. Captain Obvious for sure, says Tall Paul Hutchins. Captain Maj says, Derek, when is good timing for Zilla versus John Brzenk? Surely American promoter will put that on. Isn't that still on? Did it get canceled? It was already set, right? I don't know the date, but it was already set, right? Benji says he's at 400 quality subs. Quality, my friend. My friend, it's quality. Grant should compete at a food eating competition, says Marius. Hey, don't hate, man. I've done food eating competitions. Wait, where is it? There it is. David Chapman Arm Wrestling says, what's up, Derek? Who do you reckon are some of the best up-and-comer pullers from the West, not just Subers, but all weight categories? Oh, my gosh. There's so many, right? There's so many. Obviously, when you ask that, my focus is on super heavyweights traditionally. Up-and-comers. I mean, just trying to think. Right when you said that, who popped in my mind? Obviously, Kevin Palco is looking amazing. I know he's number one now. I don't know if you count that as up-and-comer, but he's still relatively new, so I think that's really impressive. Oh, man, I don't know. I don't know what, like, there's guys I can think of, but they've already been kind of winning some tournaments. I don't know what constitutes up-and-comer. Is Pablo an up-and-comer? Since he hasn't been there super long, I don't know, what is an up-and-comer? I don't know. There's so many amazing. There's some amazing Armenians out here in LA. They're just like waiting for a chance to just disrupt everything. If you count them as American, even though because they're in America, but they're from Armenia. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm not sure. I'm not sure like what is exactly an up and comer is, and when they stop being an up and comer and they now are established. Yeah, and I obviously know if I'm not talking about super heavyweights, it's a lot harder for me. Mario says, Dave, Devin, Jerry, John, and Hutchings. Dave, Devin, Jerry, John, Hutchings. Okay. Bridget says, Schmo, if you hand me a grievance, I'll do what I do with all of them. Throw it away. Yes, I can see it now. Says Schmo. Benji, I'd like to see you do the presenter job for England in the U.S. East vs. West finals. Hey, Captain Cross says, Captain Cross in the chat. What's up, champ? Still here grinding in Bermuda. Done a personal best in push-ups for the other day. 3,000 push-ups in one day. All on the fist. What do you think about that? Ow. Ouch. Ow. That sounds like it hurts. I wonder how many push-ups I can do in a day. Like, if my elbows were feeling good, everything was feeling good, I wonder how many push-ups I can do in a day. I can do, if I'm fresh, I can do sets of 30 right now. I wonder how many I can do in a day. They have to figure that out. When we'll hit a milestone we'll try for when. Wait, I'm at 13,000 subscribers right now. Oh, I'm gonna do 13,000 push-ups in a day. Maybe when we hit 15, I'll do 1,500 push-ups, or I'll attempt that. We'll make a video about it. That could be fun. Devin's left arm says, in my opinion, you could have definitely beat Jaggers if it was a different ref or you made some adjustments. Austin was awesome. Congratulations to Austin on that. Awesome performance. And all credit goes to Austin. Benji Mac says, Klooms, Derek, and I, hey, Arm Wrestling Insider, what's up, everyone? What's going on, bud? You were stronger for sure. Okay, let's see. Captain Obvious, everybody saying, hey, yo, Spermy. Mr. Tall, the Paul Hutchins Jr. Let's see. Damn, I'd already sent that in before I saw your super chat. Silky Wilkie, there he is, gifting more memberships. Silky Wilkie gifting 10 more memberships. I always do. Silky has been gifting memberships like crazy on this channel. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. You're the man, Silky. Crazy, unneeded, but welcome. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Chafee is now impregnated 100%, says Jake. Bridget says no one's getting pregnant in that apartment. First off, Chave is a boy, so Chave's not getting pregnant. We'll start there. All right. Do you know anything about this Bacho kid? That he's amazing, King Huddle. That's what I know. Efron says, from your practice poll with Larry, in what area do you feel he improved the most? In terms of being tight and transitioning into other positions and not falling apart, and utilizing his hand and wrist more intelligently, are probably the things that stand out the most. NatFit LLC, there he is. Can I get a link to natfitnation.com? Natfitnation.com. Yeah. And discount code AWDerek, you guys. There's my boy Jamie Sheldon in the chat. It's on August 12th. We the North says GB19. Everybody's saying what's going on. Brzenk versus Toddzilla at We the North this summer, says Sean. There it is. There you go, August 12th. David Chapman Arm Wrestling says, I guess up and coming in terms of challenging Eastern Polars for the very top. Someone like Dustin Hyatt, I would say. Oh, okay. So guys that are getting ready, who I think should be on East versus West, like have that kind of match. I don't know. I mean, I know Dustin Hyatt's been doing really good. I've been hearing great things. I think we're sending out a lot of guys that are prepared for that are ready for those types of matches. Those guys have been around for a little while. I don't know, man. David, what do you think? You throw me out some names, and I'll tell you what I think about them, or what I've heard about them, and what I think in terms of them going to East versus West, if I think they're ready for that type of matchup. Grant says, I'm super heavy up-and-comer meeting. Yeah, right, Grant. The only thing you're heavy up-and-coming is those heavy-ass sandwiches up-and-coming to your face. Sorry, guys. We all just crap on Grant because he craps on everybody else. Let's see. Super quality, says Captain Obvious. How about that guy who beat Pablo? Sabine? Barlescu? Sabine's awesome. Yeah, where's he at in terms of like the world rankings? I don't know. I'd love to see more matches with Sabine and see what he can do. Silky, what's going on, bud? Thanks for saying hello. Devin's left arm says, I'm the best up-and-comer, so me for sure. There we go. DF. Or DLA. Devin's left arm. It will happen, Grant. Keep working, says Jay Colbin. Arm Wrestling Insider, what's going on? Cowabunga from Dave Anderson. Yo, Silky doing the good work. Yeah, he is. Marius Gates says, John lost to Rockley because of intentional fouls. At the same time, I think as soon as John felt he had the match, he started showboating as he usually does, but he couldn't finish because of fatigue. Like I said a bunch of times, that John Brzenk and Rockley match was really weird to me. It was a really weird match. The look on John's face, it was awkward. There was something that was off in there. Whether it was John stopped trying, I don't want to say that because I don't want to take things away from Rockley. But it was just weird. It was just weird. If you watch John's face in certain situations and like how he's laughing and almost looked like he's not taking it serious in other positions. So I don't know if he, gave up or if it was showboating or what it was. It was something weird though. Like the killer instinct kind of left John Brzenk at some point in that match. It seemed like I don't know, but like, all credit to Irakli though. It was just something weird was going on there. I don't know. Bridget says, I know you can do push-ups. Liar. I did push-ups for you last time you said that. Stop trying to trick me. GB19 says, Derek, does your website sell bands for lifting weights for riser exercises? It does not have any exercise equipment on there. Bridget, if we can get some nice custom exercise equipment for you, maybe. But we definitely don't want to do a lot of drop shipping or any drop shipping on the site. So it's more stuff that has actually been handheld and approved of by Bridget and myself. So GB19 is talking about the AW Switch, by the way, guys, the awswitch.com, or sell hats, shirts, and stickers. We just launched the Texas shirt, which has been selling pretty good. So she only got like 25 of them made just because we want to see how well it sold. I know we're selling a lot of them. So if you guys want to get a Texas arm wrestling shirt, head to the awswitch.com right now. Get yourself one. Discount code AWDerek. Go get yourself a shirt. I'm just telling you. It'll be sent by Bridget by hand. She'll probably throw a sticker in there too. Probably throw a sticker in there as well. Let's see. Oh, no. Okay, there we are. 280 an hour. Mike McIntyre says 280 an hour, Derek. What? Oh, 280 push-ups an hour. Oy. Dave Anderson says, do 30 every hour. No need for video. We'll know by looking at you. Sparry's another super chat for the $6.99 super chat. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. Says, White Wolf, YouTube has me on vanish mode unless I super chat or am a mod. Oh, that's crazy. Why'd that happen? I never did anything. I don't think I ever blocked you or did anything to your name. Did YouTube do it to you? Paul Strake says push-ups on stream as a substitute for COC 3.5 attempts. Oh man, but it's not nearly as cool, I don't think. Jake Arthur says push-ups with Bridget on your back, you mean, right? There we go. Bridget, you guys sit on my back while I do push-ups. Everybody's saying thank you to Silky. You're showing off on YouTube with push-ups for the wrong GF, bro. Retract the statement. We're saying thank you, Silky Wilkie. Garage Grinders Arm Wrestling. Are you going to be at the SoCal Classic on May 13th, Florida versus Cali matches? Yeah, I'll be there hanging out for sure. Me and Bridget will be the week prior. We're going to be at East vs. West, and we're going to Italy afterwards to shoot some videos with Hermes. So I'm definitely not going to be in any competition shape for that match or for that tournament, but I plan to be there and watching and hanging out. Let's see. I think Derek's channel gets the most love I've ever seen a channel get. LOL. As he should. An awesome young man, as Bajent would say. Awesome young man? I love it when you guys call me young. God, I'm so young. I'm just so young. What do I do? I'm just like this youth. Man, I think I'm going to try to buy cigarettes or alcohol later, see if I can get away with it because I look so young. I'm so young. I love it when you guys say I'm young. Thank you. Gosh. Right. Bridget, you hear that? Young. All right. White Wolf says, hey, Derek, make SA a mod. Hold on. We can't see him, although it might be a clever long-term ploy to dupe you into giving him a wrench. He's pretty sneaky like that. Yeah, I don't know him like that. Hold on. I don't know SA that well. All right, he needs to be around here for a little bit more before making him a mod. Still waiting for Derek to become up-and-coming, says Dave Anderson. I know, right? Yeah. Well, no, because anytime anybody calls me an up-and-comer on like Reddit or anything like that, then everybody jumps down their throat and says Derek's been arm wrestling for a long time and he's old. He's not an up-and-comer. They're not allowed to say that. Derek, I'm just trolling about Jagger. Sorry, says Devin's left arm. Cut so deep. I'm not. That didn't hurt my feelings that much, man. The Jaggers thing is not bothering me like the way the other ones did. Grant says Derek is a hater. Can't believe what I'm hearing. Thank you guys. Spurmy says, "Oh, not a ploy, White Wolf. It's my name." Thank you for another super chat, brother. I appreciate the support. Tall Legends, everybody with their vomit emojis whenever Grant speaks. Thank you. Why everyone spamming throw ups to Grant? I think he's a real swell guy, actually. Silky, you're welcome to think whatever you like, sir. We can have our own opinions of Grant. When Grant makes multiple videos hating on me, all right, multiple. Then we can make sure we gift him vomit emojis when he talks in my chat. not saying I'm not I read out his chat still. I'm just saying he's earned vomit emojis in my chat room on my live stream. Yes, he's earned it. He's earned it. He's earned it. He looked weird for sure, says Robert Crane. Grant says, Silky Wilkie, Derek knows I'm having a match with him one day. Grant, no. No. I mean, you know what? Yes. Actually, yes. Yes, let's have a match. Grant, whenever. You come on out here, buddy. Come on out here, and we will have a match for sure. David Moran says, Silky Wilkie, thank you, brother. Big love from Scotland. Or as Bridget likes to call it, Scootland. David Chapman Arm Wrestling says, Grant isn't a hater. He's a nice guy. The only thing he hates is a balanced diet. It's true. You guys just wait. Grant will you all the power of pre-workout. I need to get sponsored by a pre-workout company before I die of old age, says Grant. Here we go. This is just becoming the Grant chat. White Wolf, member for 19 months. 19 months. Seems like the blink of an eye. Oh, thanks, bud. Thanks for hanging out, man. You've always been super loyal and awesome, and it was awesome getting on the table with you. How did you wait? You got a hat, right? That's what you ended up getting from. Did you get a shirt too from me and Bridget, or was that just a hat? I can't remember. And how did you like it? Alex McDonald says Derek is 53. Why are you always such a hater, Alex? Excited to hear you in that commentary booth with Travis, says Jake. Yeah, dude, commentating is gonna be so awesome as long as Travis doesn't run me over. Like, I'm gonna play nice, right? But Travis likes to take shots. He likes to take shots, and there's gonna be a pivotal moment. There's gonna be a pivotal moment on that commentary booth, right? There's gonna be a pivotal moment where Travis is gonna say something, and he's gonna knock at me. This is what's gonna happen. He's gonna say something like, "Oh man, you see that young man's move? Now that's a real move. That's something you could never do, Derek." He's gonna take a shot at me, right? And in that moment, there's an important decision for me to have to make there, right? Am I gonna fire back? Like, I'll do a Travis voice and be like, maybe let's fall off the face of the earth and claim he's the top arm wrestler still, like you, Travis. Maybe do I fire back, and then maybe it becomes a thing, right? We start going back and forth. That's not fun for everybody. Is it fun for everybody? It's kind of fun for everybody, but that might take over the show. Or do I just, you're crazy, Travis. Anyway, back to the match. Or do I just act like I don't even hear it? Just, yeah, sweet hook that just happened there. Because I had no problem going back and forth with Travis at all, right? Granted, Travis is a better crap talker than I am. He is. I'm not going to say I'm better than him. I don't think it's a great idea to go in a back and forth with Travis. I don't think it's the best thing, especially when he's accomplished a lot more in arm wrestling than I have. Not the best idea. But what do you guys think I do in that situation? I got to think about it because it's going to happen. Knowing Travis, he's going to say something like that. And I got to think of how I'm going to handle it. Let's see. Wait, I think I might use my boost card. Remember, I get one skip per stream. Oh, there it is. YouTube hating on the sperm, says Captain Obvious. Sweet, I get to meet you. I got a match first. Caleb Armbender, both arms. Gonna be a blast to finally come out to Cali. It's always such a great live. Thank you, Garage, man. I appreciate you hanging out. Excited to meet you, man. Devin's left arm says, I wasn't trolling about you being stronger, though. I just didn't line up for you that day. I agree. Grant says, Derek called me buddy, told you guys I'm not a hater, etc. For $1,000 also, says Bridget. Sorry, Grant, we can only arm wrestle if you give me $1,000. How do you think you would do it, WAF, says Marius. Dude, the WAF pullers are amazing. They're super underestimated. I think I could do well. I think if I'm on point and I have a good day, I think I placed well. But I'm Marius, you should know by now I'm not the type to predict myself to like be ridiculously amazing. But I do think it'd be realistic for me to say I'll place top 5 in supers. I got 9th years ago in 2017, and I was a lot weaker and smaller then. So I think top 5 is pretty realistic. And within there, I don't know. I'd love to find out. Silky Wilkie, member for 1 month, says any shot he takes, just remind him he's not in his prime and emphasize he could do that same thing in his prime as well. There we go. That's what I say to Travis. Remind him he's not in his prime and emphasize he could do that in his prime as well. All right. Show. Grizzly Casey says, Derek, want to slap spar with me? No. Why would I want to stand still and let someone slap me in the face as hard as I can? I'm good. I'm good. White Wolf says, hat and shirt, haven't taken off or showered since. Thank you, White Wolf. I appreciate that. Bridget says, Bridget will punch him. David Chapman Arm Wrestling says, Derek looks really good for a guy born in the 1950s, a nice young man with a bright future in arm wrestling. Thank you. Ryan Turner says, that impression. Hey, there he is. My boy Ryan. Moderators, please plug Ryan's channel. Hey, we got him monetized, guys. Ryan's been monetized. He's making big bucks on YouTube now. Big bucks. This guy's rich. No, it was we've had some good streams, man. So next week is going to be on Ryan's stream. You know what? I'm going to announce this right now. I'm going to take liberty on my channel right now to spoil something. You know what, Ryan? I'm taking it. You already know what I'm going to say, Ryan. Next week on Monday, this coming Monday at 3 o'clock Pacific Standard Time PM, we will be having on the show, as long as this person's already confirmed, as long as it doesn't cancel like it did with Mike Aiello, as long as everything works out. On the Pulse on Ryan's channel next week, though, we're going to have Mr. Todd Hutchings. Todd Hutchings has said he will be on there. He's down. So that is going to be our next guest on Monday. So it'll be me, Ryan Turner, and Todd Hutchings chopping it up for an hour, answering the community's questions, right? And we'll have the live stream going. You guys, this sounds kind of ridiculous, but like, we're running these shows. We have so many things we need to ask and so many topics we have to go on. The chat, I'm trying to keep an eye on the chat, but really, like, unless it's like a super chat or something, if we get stuck answering the whole chat, then we won't be able to get to the show, right? My Wednesday streams, I'm here for you guys. I'm here to answer the chat questions. That's what we do. But on the Monday thing, it's a little harder because we're trying to actually accomplish something by answering all the questions about the Reddit has and all the Reddit topics. And so we can't do all chat questions, guys. So I'm sorry about that. I feel bad ignoring you guys because you guys know I'm pretty bonded with the chat. So I see it and I have the itch to want to respond to all of it. But yeah, I mean, unless it's something poignant or obviously a super chat or something like that, then we're going to try to stick to what's on there. But if you guys want to hang out with us and Todd Hutchings on Monday, then please come through. Like I said, it will be on Ryan Turner's channel, which the moderators should be plugging right now. Yeah, that's what will be on Monday at 3. Have you ever compared your hand to Vitaly? Says Ifran or Irfan. Oh, I said Ifran? It's Irfan. Yes. So Vitaly's hand was a little bigger than mine, like this or so. About an inch, a little more than half an inch, somewhere there. A little bigger than mine. And me and Devin Larrett have the same from tip of elbow to hand. Like we put our elbows down. Me and Devin are the exact same. And Vitaly's was a little bit bigger than mine. So his is a little bit bigger than Devin's as well. Oh wait, do we have another super chat thing? I'll see when I scroll down. I might have missed it, guys. I got on a tangent. Lloyd Christmas, member for 19 months. Attaboy. Thank you, Xavier. I appreciate that, man. Hey, wait. Oh, there we are. Oh, another super chat. Sorry, guys. There's a lot going on in the chat. It's jumping around, and there's super chats coming in, and there's things disappearing. Silky Wookie with the $20 super chat. Thank you, sir. Says, I know you are like the Reddit Jedi of arm wrestlers. Is there an arm wrestling wiki fandom yet with memes, phrases, and choice moments from the years being documented? A place where we can deep dive into the lore and even rules. Not that I know of. Ryan wouldn't know the answer to that, but not that I've seen, not that I've come across. That would be very interesting. But Silky, not that I know of. Thank you for the $20 super chat, man. Thank you for supporting the channel. I appreciate that. I wish I had a better answer for you. But yeah, no, not that I've seen. I have not seen a wiki fandom page yet made for arm wrestling. Schmo says, in that moment, you slap him with one of his two lips. Pretty good chance you won't miss. All right, I'm closing down the poll. That people said 73% said John would beat 2016 Tim. Interesting. Okay. Interesting. Okay, this is about where I asked for my thoughts with Travis. He said, take the high road. Get some Derek. That's funny. Fire back. Don't let him bully you, says Alex. Clap back at Travis for sure. Roger Kangingham, what's going on, bud? Can't beat him, choke him. Ball Strake says, Derek, you're going to feel younger than ever commentating with Travis on that day. Am I right, young man? God, Ball, thank you. Just call me young twice. That's right. Just call Travis a has-been and move on. I think that I'll cling to that. I'm gonna be like, do you still know how this goes? You still know how this arm wrestling thing works? We'll just keep saying stuff like that the whole time. Bridget punches him. You're gonna do great, Derek. Jake Arthur says, storm up to the stage, kick off whoever's competing, and challenge Travis to a match. Travis don't want none of this right now, especially not right-handed. Left-handed, I think I can still get him. But right-handed, definitely don't want this. Legend of Nelda, a link to the fats. Derek, can you beat that Grant Diet guy? Schmo says, Bridget, Tanya Harding, that mofo. Captain Obby says, will you join Aussie to the 25-hour stream? Yeah, for sure. I'm down to pop in. David Chapman, arm wrestling, says, Derek and Travis are going to be hilarious. Derek trying to be serious and professional while Travis talks trash. Everyone is mildly racist to going to be great. If Travis starts calling them foreigners while we're in Turkey, if he starts, we're the foreigners, right? If he starts calling them foreigners on stage again, I'm like, Travis, you understand we are in Turkey. They are not the foreigners, right? I'm going to have to explain this to him. He's such an idiot. King Otto says, did you have an idol / role model when you first became interested in the sport? The first thing I was obsessed with in terms of other arm wrestlers was beating Travis Bajan. I'm not even joking with you. First thing I saw were highlight reels of Travis talking crap, and the first thing I wanted to do was learn how to beat Travis. That was my first want in this sport. That was the first thing that got me kind of hooked, was wanting to beat Travis. And then it switched to me wanting to become number one in the world. But to beat Travis was my very first push. Not gonna lie, that was it. I wanted to shut up the loudmouth, right? As a lot of people do. Yep. Mr. 1357989. Who felt stronger to you, Morozov or Ravaz? Knowing Morozov barely beat Dave, do you think Ravaz is enough to beat Dave? Different styles completely. Morozov felt stronger from what I could feel. Yeah, but completely different styles. I don't think that Morozov beating Ravaz means how well Ravaz has anything to do with how well Ravaz will do against Dave. Different time, people have gotten stronger. Things have changed. Totally different. Robert Crane says, tell Travis his son sucks at football. Dang, isn't his son really good though? Mario says, you don't want to give it a try at some point again. It's a good way to get recognition from the western side of the world. We see a lot of people who do good at WAF get matches at East versus West. Yeah, dude, WAF was amazing. I went twice. It's some of my favorite memories I've ever had. Bribe Travis or threaten him with violence. Folklore says he will react to both. Tell Travis who's the greatest. Legend of Nelda says, why does Pradeep have it out for you, Derek? He said you're the weakest all-time East versus West, pound for pound. I don't know. I don't really care. Pound for pound, weakest. But, like, okay. He doesn't know who's the weakest because, one, you can't measure, right? It's just by, like, eyesight, how many pounds of pressure he thinks was there. Like, so who's heavier than me? We can get on this, right? Corey. And I think I was tied with a couple other people. I think, I don't know, how heavy did Gennady get? I was like anywhere from 340 to 350, somewhere in there. And so there's a few guys as heavy as me. I would say Corey was heavier. Is there anybody heavier? I'm not sure, right? And then who faced higher level competition? Corey right-handed. What was he ranked? The guy that Corey faced right-handed compared to the guys I faced. But then their styles matched up. So when you face a top roller, so I don't know, dude. The thing is, the point of all this is that there's no way of telling. So it's really just Pradeep's opinion, and a guy who's never been an established arm wrestler, never really trained for arm wrestling, hasn't learned from anybody credible in arm wrestling. His opinion on who's a good arm wrestler and what is going on at the table means like nothing to me. It's just some random internet show guy saying some random stuff. I don't know. Like, he has no authority. He's not educated. He's just some dude saying stuff. So I don't really take it to heart. I mean, it's like me walking down the street and some guy like on the side of the road be like, Derek, you suck at arm wrestling. And I'll just laugh at him. I don't value your opinion at all. I don't. So it doesn't really bother me, I guess. Let's see. Agan likes Grace. I'd rise above Travis, and if he gets out of hand after the event, just physically stand on his toes and look down on him. Derek will be a good straight man for Travis. What? Crazy how there's so much power in smallish human being, Mr. Toddzilla. I know, right? Toddzilla, I'll be here, says Sparmy. Oh, thank you for hanging out, man. Robert Crane, Harsh Pro. I mean, Todd's not that small. He's short, but like 100 kg, right? This is Marius. Responding to Reddit, Droll has opposed to us, so hurt. Oh, you mean on the show? That's what the show's based around. Like Reddit is a huge community collection of arm wrestlers and arm wrestling fans posting random stuff. But there's a lot of like training questions in there, so it's just a arm wrestling community and us responding to an arm wrestling community, not just the chat like we normally do, right? No knock. It's not knocking you. Let's see. Everybody's talking to Casey. Everybody's saying what's up to Casey with all these gifted. Derek is getting the chat. Getting the chat is all members. I know, right? It's awesome. You should have gone 1 cent more and you'd be parked at Chave, dude, says White Wolf. Yep, Silky. It's at $20. You tied with White Wolf. So I always do the top super chat gets next to Chave. Let's see. Well, I meant small like compared to Derek. Okay, yeah. Compared to us, he's small for sure. Not gonna lie, I picked Tim on that poll. Most of y'all don't remember how strong he was then, says Devin's left arm. He was a badass, dude. And he's still a badass. Tim's still a badass for sure. Ask Travis if he can teach you something on the table afterwards. I practiced Travis a good amount. I was watching your live stream and Travis was referring to Angan as a young man. Yeah, he refers to everybody's young man. Or stud. What's up, stud? Derek, why are you giving the FU hand sign on the thumbnail? FU was just like this. What? Ask Travis about his pizza business. that was on my show or my channel. I filmed that the whole pizza rant. I hope Gennady has read your guide on how to beat Devin. I know. I hope so too, man. I'm telling you, it was good. For those of you who have not, you don't go on Reddit or whatever. I posted a long thought out argument about the ways to beat Devin Larratt and the ways not to beat Devin Larratt. And until proven otherwise, like my stuff's right. So I even showed it to Devin. He said, yes, that's perfect. It's true. So, yeah. Do you think Travis is going to want to pull Voevoda again? If the money's right. That's what he'll say. He'll say if the money's right. He won't do it just for shits and giggles. Well, Travis is a fellow hillbilly, so I dig him pretty good, I reckon, says Tall Paul. Cool Burn. Hey, Carlo, come back. Cool Burn in the chat. Carlo, come back to the team. We need you. Travis beating Lupkins is a highlight for me. That is a great match, man. That is a fantastic match. I think he wanted to know who looked up to Derek, not who disliked and wanted to beat. Who I look up to? I mean, the first person I look up to as was Devin. Was probably Devin. I mean, John was amazing, of course, but Devin is probably the first one I looked up to. Usually you want to surpass the person you look up to, says Silky. Yeah, for sure. Who do you think you think you'll ever go to WAF again? I'm not making any plans to, but who knows, man? Who knows? Did Derek beat Travis, says Jacobin? No. I beat Travis at practice, but I never beat Travis at a tournament. Damn it. If you got to pick one guy in the top 10 to try to beat in a year from today, who would you want to verse? In the top 10 in the world, I'm assuming. So I have a year to train. Who do I think I can beat in the top 10? I'm trying to think who's in the top 10 right now. Who's in the top 10? Who's like the bottom 3 in the top 10, you guys? Someone help me in the chat. I haven't looked at the rankings in a while. Grant says Derek putting Pradeep on blast. That's not putting him on blast. Those are just facts. Let's see. The people are saying they like Pradeep. There's nothing weak about Derek. Let's see. Hey, Derek, can you bring the doll hand to the commentary booth and ask Travis how to show you he grips up with people, or is that weird? That would be funny. Have you beaten Travis other than practice? No. We faced in a tournament, I think, one time? I think we only faced one time and he beat me it was years ago. But, yeah, I think we only faced one time and he got me. I think it was left-handed. Was it left-handed? There's video out there somewhere of it. I really can't see SA chats, but I can see your super chats. I'd like to see Tim versus John now. I know, me too. Paul Strength says the most optimal amount of training sessions for wrist flexion riser pronation, brachioradialis per week. There's Paul with the training questions. Amount of training sessions, I would say 3 times a week for each individual one. But it depends on the person. It depends on where you're at in your career, if you're going heavy or light. Right? If a brand new guy's going super heavy, he could tear something or hurt himself. So you got to be careful with that. Mario says, Devin's left arm, John beat Corey beat Farid, and Farid beat Salev. Anyway, John is a special case, and he has a good style against him. You guys talking about Tim Brzenk, says Silky. Yep. Trip War 03030303 says, hello, Derek. What's going on, Trip? What up, my boy? Mario says John would kill Tim today. The Tim of 2016 is the one we're talking about, not Tim currently. The Tim that beat Voevoda. Let's see. Paul Strength for sure. Silky, I'm just wondering where the recovery threshold is at. Captain Maj says, even if you don't want to pull a guy and they will never pull you, name the name, show you ain't scared before you are scared. No, I'm not scared. I'm just trying to think of who's all in the top guys in the top 10. FY in England, we use 2 fingers as well as single middle finger for FU hand gesture. Anyway, hope everyone is doing awesome. Oh, Phil, I didn't know that. But I'm not in the UK. Come on, man. How long did it take for you to beat Alan Fisher? Ooh, by when was I beating Alan? Me and Alan have only faced each other in a tournament one time, and that was like 6-7 months ago. It was in an overall. We never really faced each other, but at practices, I feel like I started beating him like 3 or 4 years into the sport. It took a while. Alan has a really big hand, and when I first started arm wrestling, I was attacking hands. I wasn't hooking, and attacking Alan's hand is rough. I think it took me about 4 years or so to start beating Alan. Derek, did you get a chance to grip up with Arsene Liliev in 2012? I noticed you were there backstage. We got a picture together. We didn't grip up on the table. Dude, that was such an awesome experience getting to hang out with those guys. Devin's left arm says, according to Reddit, I would make a good opponent for Derek. Mario says, yeah, I know the fictional match we were discussing was 2016 today versus today's John. Okay. John would pull that off. There we go. And Ease Mechanic says, should I start lifting heavy? I feel like I'm declining with just table time. Maybe take a break. Depends on your table time. Depends what your table time looks like and what your opponents look like and what they're doing and how strong they are, and how often you're getting table time. There's a lot of other things I would need to know about your specific trainings to give you advice on whether you should start arm wrestling more or less. And it depends on what you're trying to get. If you're trying to, you say declining, I mean, you're getting weaker or your teammates are figuring you out and beating you more often, or what? What do you mean by declining? We'll get you over here someday, Derek, says Phil. Hey, I'm down. Obviously Bridge is coming with me, but definitely down. Derek, what do you think about Morozov versus Levon? I think that we're going to see how strong Morozov's wrist is. It's going to come down to Morozov's wrist. If he wants to try to beat Levon in a conventional style of arm wrestling, it's going to be how strong his wrist is. I guarantee, though, Morozov's getting ready for that exact same situation that Hermes did to Levon. Now, the difference is it's not running fouls at East vs. West, and it is running fouls at King of the Table. So the matches won't be going as long, which is better for Levon, right? He'll have time to stop and breathe, right? So I know that everybody's going to be preparing to do this stuff to Levon now and set that wedge. You try to top roll him, you slow him down, and then you set the wedge. I get it. Everybody's going to be trying to do that. Levon's also going to be working on an answer to that. I imagine Levon's going to be working on getting more offensive, working on his inner elbow to have better endurance and things like that. But when you go to East versus West, it's not going to be running fouls. So, yeah, I think it's going to favor Levon heavily. But we'll see. Oh, Chance Shaw in the chat. There he is, my boy. Haven't seen that name in a while. Anyway, so I still think Levon has to be. You have to put Levon as the heavy favorite. I do think Morozov has a chance, though. I'm putting it 80-20 Levon. I was just trying to say a match with them. Wait, I was just saying a match with them today would be very one-sided. Hey, you know what? Chance, I want to ask your opinion right now. 2016 Tim, the Tim that beat Voevoda, that Tim Brzenk, or John Brzenk right now? Who do you think wins? We had a poll about it. We were talking about it. Morozov's getting huge. His head can't keep up. DF's out of the dark lair. There he is. DF. Devin's left arm says there's also only 3 rounds to win at East vs. West. I'd say Morozov gets killed, in my honest opinion. It makes sense. Tugboat, name the names. Chance, you made an appearance in Canada in the form of Yeezys. Yeah, East West rules are perfect for Levon, says Marius. Chance says John. You want to elaborate, Chance? Why? Like, so you think it's just on a horsepower thing? You think John beats 2016 Tim like 5-1? Really? You just think he has too much hand? I mean, because Tim had a good record against John, right? Previous to that, Tim had gotten wins on John. I don't know. Ease Mechanic says, I feel like I'm getting weaker because my tendon recovery has been slow. It takes me 3 weeks to come back to the table strong. Well, then you can focus on other things in the meantime. Focus on hand and wrist work. Focus on gym lifts. And if you guys, here's a tip. If you guys are getting a lot of table time, you're tore up from table time, actually arm wrestling. When you go back to the gym, if you're in a conventional gym, stabilizing weight hurts. So machines, while you're still hurt, are good. All right. So if I'm really jacked up from arm wrestling, but I'm like, oh, I got to get this shoulder working today, then I'm going to go sit on a machine that does overhead pressing. So I don't have to stabilize the weight. Then as I get more and more healthy, then all my shoulder workouts would be maybe a bar. And then after bar, it'd be dumbbells, right? Something where it's all stabilization. So you can tailor that in. Don't be afraid to use machines to make it so your arms don't hurt so bad in the gym if you need to. If you're dedicated to getting that work in. All right, so Chance pretty much says, John. All right. How's your recovery going, Chance? Where are you at recovery-wise at the moment? Hey, Chance, on the Monday stream, we had Mike Aiello on there. We were chopping it up, and someone on Reddit had made a poll about me versus you, obviously. So I asked Mike's opinion on if he thinks I beat you. And I told him, I said, you're not going to hurt my feelings, Mike. I know you're on my show right now, mine and Ryan's show, but tell me the truth. Like, dead ass, you're not going to hurt my feelings. Do you think I beat Chance right now? Well, he's like, well, Chance is hurt. I go, yeah, but if he's not hurt, like, what do you think? He goes, I mean, yeah, bro. I mean, okay, yeah, I put you as a favorite. So I don't know if he just said because he's on my show or what, but, that's just what Mike Aiello said. No, I'm not talking crap. Watch how fast Chance talks crap right now in the chat. I didn't say I said it. I'm just saying that, see, here he goes. Here he goes. You should know better. See, he gets so offended. You know what? Like paper. Like paper. You're offended so fast. I'm just telling you what Mike Aiello and other people said. I mean, you can't get mad at me for it. I didn't even say anything bad. Fresh Chance would whoop Derek, says Grant. See, there you go, Grant. Making friends. I would think you beat Chance if you were calling Chance out, says Captain Maj. Paul Italia should promote Mike Aiello. So when is the match happening? Probably never. Chance and Derek need to happen one day, maybe, but probably never. My Wolf says, because it's true, more likely one of those toddler harnesses they suit up for an adult. What? We won't pull. I'll just redeem you versus Jackers. No, I'm gonna get my own redemption on that. Me and Austin will have another dance. Unless he says no to me. What if he said no? What if I called him out for another stream match, had it all set up, and he declined? Wouldn't it be funny? I was really afraid when I saw you roaring your last match that motivated Giant Derek was intimidating. I was strong, man. 4 times I was strong. Only 2 of them counted. Delusional Derek thinks he can beat Chance. Vomit, says Grant. There he goes. See, and now people ask, why are you so mean to Grant? Why are you so mean to Grant? Here he goes. The schmo. I mean, look at the shirts he wears. He's definitely the type of it to be offended. Chance, I love you, buddy. Just jealous of the shirts. Devin's left forum says, I actually don't know if Chance could deal with your leverage that well, Derek. Everybody he has beaten has been small. Woo! $50 super chat for Silky Wilkie, my boy. All right. Silky coming out of left field. Hanging. I've not really been even gifting so many memberships and been so supportive, man. Thank you so much. Silky Wilkie with the $50. Thank you, sir. Thank you. And he says, I quote, listen, Derek, Neil has pulled the wool over our eyes for too long. Pickup is creating a new dark card, right? Allegations of pre-recording? Clues that Neil can use his time machine to have athletes pull their past selves. It's so obvious now. Wow. So, a new dark card. Allegations of pre-recording. Neil has a time machine? Oh my God. I have them pulled in past selves. There's so many matches I'd want to see. There's so many matches. I want to see Levon and Prime Richard Lupkes. I want to see Levon and Prime Dennis. Those probably be the two I'd want to see the most. Maybe Levon versus Prime Devin. When I know that he says right now he's the best, but Prime conventional Devin. Those would probably be the three I'd want to see the most right now. Attempted Levon. But other matches besides Levon, oh man, I would like to see old conventional Devin versus Devin right now. Woo! There's a dude. I can think about this forever. Thank you for the $50 super chat, Silky. You've been supporting the channel a ton, man. I'm undeserving. Thank you, Silky. You're the man. You are the man. That gets a lot of things, the gears turning in here, thinking about what potential matches there could be. That's crazy. Mark KDX Writer says Austin has no chance against Chance. I agree. I think Chance's style is worse for Austin. Let's see. Chance come back healed and rest is going to be hurting some feelings. Of course he is. CUSA, Silky, I love Neil. LOL, Grant. Definitely toggle the chat. Silky Wilkie, Michael Todd and Levon pulled the arm wars in 2020. Wait, what? When are we getting weight class Chance? Chance still arm wrestles? Says Dave. My elbow is around 80%, I'd say, says Chance. Okay. I mean, I would destroy you right now, then. I mean, like, absolutely. 80%? Kidding me? Bridget would destroy you right now. I mean, that's no knock on Bridget. She's actually really strong. Bridget versus Maggie super match, Chance. What do you think? Bridget's pretty strong, dude. She's actually really strong. Everybody that grips up with Bridget is like, holy crap, she's super strong. What do you think? Bridget versus Maggie. Does Maggie arm wrestle? Is she strong on the table? I don't know if I ever gripped up with her or asked about that. I still can't see SA chats. Wonder why it says Tall Paul. Using Neil AI to simulate matches. Neil doing a match with Alan Ford. Toggle the chat at the top to all. Wait, I think that was. Yeah, I did. Okay. They don't call Neil the pre-natural for nothing. Oh, Spermy. There you go. Levon admires Lupkes. He wants to ask Engen if Lupkes would be there at East vs. West. Okay. Everybody's saying you might need to change your name to SA. It's true. All right. We're almost caught up right now. It is 5:59, guys. We made it all the way to 6 o'clock. Maggie's hands are too big, bro. What? I don't know, man. Bridget's pretty freaking strong. But she doesn't really pull it all. She never. I mean, Bridget will get on the table for 10 minutes once a practice, and she makes it a practice like every other week. So she's getting 10 minutes of table time every other week. About. Nunya, what's going on? There he is. My conspiracy theorist friend, Nunya. Oh, they can pull next month. Yeah, Chance, dude, we'll be there, like I said, but I'm gonna be at East vs. West and going to Italy that whole week before, man. I didn't even think about what the timing was. White Wolf, the $10 super chat. Thank you, brother. Says Derek, there are any SoCal universities that offer arm wrestling math? This high-level mathematics is super advanced. It should only be attended by arm wrestlers with those above 150 IQ. No, not that I know of. White Wolf, not that I know of. And I agree. The math should only be attempted by astute mathematician arm wrestlers. Anomander Rake says, what is your favorite electronics and movies? What? My favorite electronics? I've never been asked that question in my entire life. Has anybody ever been asked that question in their entire life? What is your favorite electronics? Wow. I've legitimately never been asked that question in my entire life. what's my favorite electronics? I mean, I probably use my phone the most, so I'll probably go with the invention of the cell phone. I mean, that's the one I probably use the most. Wow, that never been asked that before. And movies? Bridget just asked me my favorite movie was the other day. I got like 5 that always pop up in my head: Hook, Bloodsport, V for Vendetta, Moulin Rouge, and The Patriot. Now she asked if I only had to have one. I'm stuck on an island. I have to have one to watch and repeat to get one. I picked Hook. But those are my top 5 movies of all time. Let's see. Maggie has maybe 2 or 3 practices. Oh, okay. Flat Earther. Sperm's new name can be ejaculated budgie. What? I say your commitment to the name is admirable. Less than 5, I'd say for sure. Okay. Bridget, stop trying to set your girlfriends up to arm wrestle. A realm for mortals mainly, says Nunya. Never have I ever been asked. I mean, that's quite the question. JWeb Fitness in the house. What's going on, Justin? Says computer. Casio keyboard. The one that'll entertain, I'll say that. Wait, am I almost caught up right there? I think I'm almost there. Okay. Of course, Derek's favorite electronic is the one that vibrates. He keeps it in his bedside drawer. Wow, dude, that's a pretty weak joke, Chance. I expect like a lot better out of you. Wow. Likely never been asked to a man. You're not a geek, Dilrod. Who's going to cook your meals if they break the arms, gentlemen? Come on, be smarter than that. Oh. See, Hook wins. Thank you. Hello, Chance. How's it going, mate? Bloodsport is a masterpiece. See, thank you, Trip War. Thank you for someone backing up Bloodsport. I'm just saying. You know what? Okay. I know we're almost done. I know this is probably you guys. A lot of people probably haven't even seen these. I want to ask, like, out of these movies, what's your fave? Like, I know a lot of you guys probably haven't even seen these, but I just want to know. Hook, Bloodsport, Patriot, V for Vendetta. Okay, I can only put 4. Out of these movies, 4 of my 5. The only one I didn't have on there was Moulin Rouge. I like Moulin Rouge. I know it's a musical. I liked it. Whatever. Okay, so out of these 4 movies, what's your guys' favorite? It's probably. I wonder. Just the young guys like Chance have probably never even seen half these movies. I get it, right? So it's understandable if you guys haven't seen these, but I do want to know. Chance. I'm on the table maybe 10 times, 4 times for longer than 5 minutes. I don't know what they taught me. Silky, Derek getting hella mad now over that vibrator joke. Yeah, I'm just livid. One day I'll have a wife to not cook for me. Says Silky. All right, everybody's talking. These are a bit before my time. See, I knew that. V for Vendetta. You said Brave. Oh, Braveheart / we're gonna do one Mel Gibson movie, but Patriot hit harder at home, obviously, because it's about American history. All right. So wait, how's the poll doing, dude? And guys, someone said Pulp Fiction. I don't want to get into this. There's a ton of other amazing movies. I love them. I just on this list I made. I know Pulp Fiction was amazing. 36% say Bloodsport. Okay. All right. 34%. All right. 29 votes. We have 73 people in here, guys. Can you just vote? We should be able to get a lot more votes in here. Just open up the poll. Just throw a vote out there. I just want to know what you guys think. Out of those 4 movies, which one do you like the most? Those are my top 4 of my top 5 favorite movies ever. Wow. And Hook is doing the worst. It's such a good movie. Hook is doing the worst. I understand why Bloodsport's winning, though. I mean, Jean-Claude Van Damme was a freaking beast in that movie. Oh, and the Kumite? You kidding me? When he's blinded? And he's just missing the punches. Dude. Marius, you haven't seen any of them? What? I know. Andre Lopke says, I'm here for arm wrestling. I know. Sorry, we got a little tangent. It's already 6:05. I'm about to end the whole live stream. We got on a tangent about movies. or I say we like I'm by myself in a room talking to a camera, but I'm with you guys. Okay. So are we doing a 3.5 attempt or are we calling it? Span 1 in the chat if you guys want me to do a 3.5 attempt, and a 2 in the chat if you want to just wrap it up. I guess. We can just wrap it up. No problem. See, I knew Chance was going to say 2. I was waiting for Chance to be a hater. Silky? How does Silky support the channel so much and then say wrap it up? Inconsistent. Derek, try the three first, don't risk injury. Okay, dude, it's pretty even. It looks like. Crack open the smelling salts and let it rip, says Captain Obvious. Do it next time you just did it. Don't stress yourself tonight, bro, says Silky Wilkie. All right. Okay. All right. Silky says don't do it. He says stay healthy. Okay. Then maybe we'll just try a 3 real quick. 3. No chalk. No warm-up. There we go. Oh, wait. Did I angle that right? It closed, but did you guys hear all the cracking in my hand? Well, whatever. There's a 3. There's a 3 close. I mean, that like if you do that, you're supposed to get a magazine if you do a credit card set. But I mean, that's still, just kind of whatever. But I'm excited about tonight's workout. We're gonna do some pushing, chest. So another episode of Road to 500 probably coming out today. Get you guys a little chest workout. We'll see how these elbows feel. Hopefully they're not hurting too bad. All right, guys. We're going to wrap this up. It is already 6:08. You guys know I normally don't go this far over 6 o'clock. You guys have been amazing. Thank you for hanging out with us. 76. We only had we peaked out at 78 people. Is there another show going on right now? Usually we get around above 100. I guess it was, hey, as long as the hardcore people were in here and Grant, then we're cool. We're all right. As long as we got the crew. Anyway, I hope you guys are doing well. Like I said, Monday, Todd Hutchings on Monday at it's gonna be on Ryan Turner's channel. Moderators, please plug Ryan Turner's channel because that's where we're gonna do it. So it'll be at 3 o'clock p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So that's 6 o'clock Eastern Time, you guys. Hey, Sarah, what's going on? So check that out. We're gonna be chilling with Todd Hutchings, asking him questions and having a good time. If you guys didn't already see the links to the link tree that has the links to all my social media and things like that, check all that out. If you guys want to find me on any social media platform, also has a link to all sponsors and things like that I'm involved with. As always, check out theawswitch.com. Use discount code AWDare. Get yourself a hat, shirt, or sticker. Those Texas shirts are flying off the shelves. They're moving pretty quick. So, yeah. Anyway, I love you guys to death. Thank you, all the moderators. Thank you, all the members that are in here. Look, there's so many members. It's great. I'm going to try to get you guys more and more member content. You guys can watch me try to get to 500-pound bench and some more stuff. Also, yeah, check out Bridget's channel. I forgot. She's posting these vlogs, these weekly vlogs with us. You want to see behind the scenes. You want to see me waking up, and you want to see me coming out of the bathroom, and you want to see me in the most ridiculous moments where I'm not trying to be filmed, but there's going to be a camera in my face. Then check out Bridget's vlogs. Get videos of me sleeping on airplanes and just doing all the things, driving. If you guys want to see the behind the scenes stuff, check out Bridget's channel. Someone please post a link to Bridget's channel. It's Bridget Sexiness is the name of the channel. But I think the vlog series is Diary of a Giant's Girlfriend, me being the giant, her being the girlfriend. Anyway. All right, guys, I'm going to head out of here. You guys are amazing. If you need anything, message me. Easiest to message me is on Instagram. So at AW Derek, send me a message. You guys have any training questions or anything like that? I'm there. I'm there for you guys. All right. I love you guys to death. I will talk to you later. Be safe.